So in this video I'm going to talk about the bevel tool. Now what the bevel tool does is basically creates sort of the roundness of a particular shape. So you can see that I've done like a little bit of a square chair here. At the moment it's looking okay, but it kind of feels too boxy. But here's one that I've used uh, with the bevel tool, and you can kind of feel that the shape is much more well defined. And if you look at the wireframe here, you can see that we give it a bit of like a little bit of a bevel to it, so it's kind of a lot more rounded compared to this one here where it's just like a straight edge. You'll find with a lot of objects in the real world that they'll have some sort of a slight roundness to them. Now in order to do the bevel tool, what you need to do is you need to select your object, select say edge, well it has to be edge actually, not say, it has to be the edge tool. So once you select the edge, just like how you do with the extrude, you hold on the shift and hold on the right mouse button. Now you're not going to use the edge, you'll go to the next one here which is bevel, and you'll see here that it gives a little bit of a bevel to it, and it's trying to round it out. At the moment it's only using one segment or one subdivision. So we can do here just like with the extrusion tool, you can change any of these values here, and you can see if I add in more segments or even change the fraction, you can see that I can add more roundness to it or just increase or decrease it. But the main issue here is, as you can see right here, is depending on which edge that you select, it could influence areas near it as well and cause some really horrible defects. And it's not too bad here. You can kind of fix it, but I probably wouldn't have that too round. So I could just make it just a little bit like so, and then just go in and just fix these issues here. Maybe just hide that for instance, to kind of get away with it. You can do it for the entire object, so I can select all the edges here. Hold down shift and bevel. Like so. And you can see it feels a lot more rounder, feels a lot more natural compared to before.